On Chick Smooth. My man Chick Smooth is in here. Chicks, I want to be on Chick Smooth shit tomorrow.
Some influence in this industry, and both are gonna have to operate if you're gonna if because I'll be planning to be here for 25, 50. You know what I mean? And I hope my company lasts for generations and decades and centuries longer than that.
It
So it's
will after you give me that job.
so my whole thing was like, all right, cool. Let's figure this out as men. You know what I mean? Like again, m- being on edge with certain rappers or whatever the case is. Sometimes a lot of people like to like yo act when you be ranting to be blah blah, but I'm like yo, that's not performative art. I'm not just getting up like yo, who could I go at? It's like it's honest, true feelings that maybe some people think come out in a different tone when I'm off that hen dog or some shit. But like that's just me. Like I'm passionate. Like when I talk, like if me and you are arguing right now, and we could be anywhere, we could be in the library, and if we gonna argue about like two albums that I'm passionate about, I'm gonna be shouting up in there. I'm sorry. So sometimes I see people look at that and they think that's aggression. That's not necessarily what it is. So I was just kind of glad that we got a chance to have that discussion. I'll tell you where it's at currently, and this is the understanding me and him have is like, yo, listen, I admit it, and this is what every time y'all hear me talk, I always take accountability. I'm never the nigga who points. I point the finger at me, then somebody else. One of the things that I don't really give most of the conversation on him. You know what I mean? Um, just to let people know that hey, it's kind of a personal thing with me and him, right? We're a few steps removed from us having that understanding as men that if I'm covering Meek, it's out of a place of being a fan and it's not personal. So right now, I wouldn't be posting Meek Mill. You get me? And shit, we talked. It's like, yo, listen, if whatever might later point we meet, blah blah blah. But most of this stuff is we're not like again. I don't know if people thought I was doing any of this for the media or whatever. I'm gonna play it in the respectable way, which I'm not gonna. I'm gonna agree. I agree to certain ways how it would move, and hopefully that could get continued where we could get to a place of understanding of hey, you're not quote unquote blacklisted from my platform, and you're not looking at if say I say yo I love this song but this song's whack. You're like, oh, this nigga act just attacking me type shit. You know what I mean? So we ain't there yet, and it just first starts with having that understanding. We had a conversation. I told him I was like, and I felt the most disrespect. I felt I was like, listen, at the core of everything, y'all can say whatever about me. We're both men, and at a point when I think that isn't respected or reciprocated, things kind of go off the rails. But right now, I wouldn't post them. But you won't see me saying nothing that would be trying to slander him either.
All right,
And
let
hopefully,
me
we can build.